Well, hello. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen tonight. What we are going to do is put together a Southern classic summer dish. It's okra and tomatoes, or as we say back in the old country, okra. We've had a lot of fun with our garden this year. This is 2011. It's August. But in a little while I'll give you a sampling of what our garden looks like. I think we've got at least a 2/3 better production in our garden this year than we did last year. Okra grows fast, so you can get a lot out of your production. Probably 6 in the morning, maybe 10, and 6 to 10 in the evening. So what I've done is planted my okra in 3 phases. It's been coming in since the beginning of July, and it'll produce probably into the late last week of September. And if we don't get any frost, we'll probably get some pods in October. But right now is prime okra season. Probably for the next 3 weeks we'll get good solid production out of our plants. Okay, so here's our garden, and as you can see, we've still got green tomatoes on the vine. They're coming up. Over there is some eggplant. There's a couple of tomatoes that are coming in. Here is our okra. And what I'm going to do now is cut the okra. Right, so these okra were planted July the 1st, and now they are about waist high. Alright, this first one here that I'm going to cut is probably just a touch too long, and what I use is basically a rose shear. This one is more going to be just about right. So that's roughly a 5-inch long okra, and as you feel it, it's fairly soft, but yet it's a firm fruit. The okra will have this flower. This is a flower that's already bloomed, and now this end right here, the fruit will produce. Here's a picture of one that has, the flower has shed and the fruit's underneath of it. At the base of this bush, let's see if I can get up in here and see this. You can see that this thing is probably a good maybe 2 to 3 inches at the base. And you can see that I've been cutting off of this bush here for quite a while. Now here's a couple of, this is the head, or the top. Here's a couple of pods right here that are perfect. So I'll cut those. There's another pod that I'll cut here in just a second. Here's another top back over here. There's a couple of pods. There's one there that I'll cut. There's a bud that'll flower here in probably tomorrow morning, and this one is one that's on its way out. It's drying up, and underneath that will be the okra pod. So right now I got 3 rows of okra, 20 feet long. And I probably have 25 plants here, and then on the back side over there, on the back of our property, I have another probably 15 plants that I put in on the 15th of August. Now these are a different breed of okra, or a different variety of okra right here, and they've started producing, they pretty much produce the same okra, but the plant looks just a little bit different.